Hi, thanks for joining me again today. Today I thought I'd talk a little bit about divine perfection. Now, through this series of videos that I'm making, I'm going to talk a little bit mainstream, even evidence scientific based sort of little talks on my videos, but I'm also going to do a few, out there type videos, and this is one of them, divine perfection. I believe that all of our lives are actually unfolding in a very specific and perfect way. I do not believe we can ever get our life wrong. And the reason for that, I believe all of our lives are unfolding within a divine plan. And that divine plan was created by God, or whatever label you want to give that higher energy. And simply because of the vibration of that higher being, let's call it God, it simply can't make mistakes. So whatever it creates always is flawless. Why is that so? Well, to me, even God is under the influence of universal law. And the universal law of attraction states that you can only ever create from what you vibrate. And I believe God is just the pure frequency of true unconditional love, divine perfection. So if that is the vibration of what God is, and if it in fact made a divine plan that my life is unfolding within, that categorically tells me that there's no flaws in that. There's no flaws in the plan. And if my life is unfolding within that plan, then really there's no flaws in my life. I can perceive my life as being totally wrong, but that's just my perception. I truly believe that my life in every moment is 100% absolutely right. So my life's not broken. I don't need to fix my life. If I feel that I'm not whole and complete, it's only my head telling me so. At my core, I'm really a little piece of God, and I am already perfect in a sense. And so are you, and so is everyone else, because that's what we all are, little fragments of God in a human suit. So if my life is unfolding within a divine plan that has no flaws, then why do I actually spend most of my life trying to fix or make better? Well, again, because I have a perception of lack in my life. In previous videos, I also talked about that me being a soul in a human body, my sole purpose of being here is for my soul to have direct experience, which expands its consciousness. If you haven't seen this video, I suggest you look back through the videos. I think it was in the first or the second video that I made that I mentioned about all experience and all people are equal because we're all souls just having direct experience. I don't believe we're here for lessons. I don't believe we're here to improve ourselves. I solely believe we're just here to have direct experience. And through direct experience, our soul expands its consciousness, raising it closer to a vibrational match back to God again. Gone, journeyed full circle as a result. So, if every experience has that positive outcome, then it really doesn't matter what experience I have, because they all have that positive purpose. So it doesn't really matter what turns up tomorrow in my life. It doesn't really matter what turns up next year. I already know what's going to turn up tomorrow or next week or next year, and that is the experience my soul wants to expand its consciousness. So really it doesn't matter what experience turns up, because it all has that positive purpose. So on that level, I don't have to worry about changing my future or worrying about what may happen in my future. And on the other level of divine plan, my life unfolding, and it is always right in every moment. So if I can learn to trust that my life is unfolding within that, I cease the desire to fix my life. And I cease the desire to make judgment. I cease falling into fear over uncertainty in my life. I learned to trust that all is well and all is 100% accurate and specific to what my soul is here to experience. And that is so freeing for your life. Because most of us worry about what's going to happen in the future, or always trying to fix, feel we're not good enough, or we're not succeeding in life, and we're always applying action externally to try and find really what we already are. Because at our core, we're already whole and complete. We are a little piece of God. And as soon as we apply any action at all external from ourselves, we're basically reinforcing that we are not whole, or we could get our life wrong. So we're basically adding to the energy of what drives the experiences of lack in our lives. Anyway, so that's what I believe about my life. I can't get it wrong. So in future videos, we'll look at some practical ways to help to make that more real in your life. And just before I leave you with this video, I'll give you one really simple technique. Universal laws state that what I give attention to, I make more real in my life. So I would say to you, if you want to strengthen your belief in divine plan and your life unfolding perfectly within it, sit and contemplate, or make it a point of focus for meditation, that my life is always right, it is never wrong, regardless of what I perceive. Whatever experience I have, or every experience I have, is expanding my soul's consciousness, which is always a positive, and my life is unfolding in a divine plan of no flaws. I don't need to struggle and try and become rigid in my life. The best thing I can do is allow myself to open and experience that divine perfection unfolding. So give attention to what you want. Give attention to the truth in divine plan and your part unfolding within it. The more you give attention to it, it becomes more real in your world, because universal law says what I give attention to, I empower, I make more real. So more real I make the belief in divine plan, the more safe and secure I feel within the uncertainty of what's unfolding in the future in my life. And that is so freeing. And a sense of joy starts to come into your life, because, all experiences have this wonderful positive outcome. Anyway, I'll talk more on this in future videos. Thank you for watching. I look forward to presenting more to you in the future.